Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing games and sometimes friends. But Long was 1975.
Hey YouTube, Long Boys Post 1975, and welcome to another Fat Friday video, a series of videos where I take a look at some of the more interesting things you can find to eat in the high street. Safe to say that you've seen the thumbnail and you've read the title, so you know that there is nothing hot for me this week. But I'd be lying if I didn't tell you how much I am looking forward to, well, both of these things, but more so one of these things. Anyway, what do I have to eat this week? Once again, I've gone to my own favourite adult playground, Iceland, because it really is. People ask me why so many of the products in this series of videos come from Iceland. It's because Iceland just have those unique and interesting niche products that so many other supermarkets don't carry. And even though this is not hot this week, safe to say my mouth's gone already, Pavlov's dogs. They basically started this whole supermarket trend of as hot as you can get food. I think it's safe to say before their Carolina Reaper curry, no other supermarkets were touching anything even hotter than a Vindaloo. So for that alone, I applaud Iceland. What was the first thing I bought? I bought these Iceland ridiculously crispy salt and vinegar fries. New, for they are new, for I bought these possibly a month ago. And again, I don't know if Iceland is a regional thing, because apparently some of its products are. I'm looking at you, Carolina Reaper pies. I still haven't had you, and I still really want to try you. Anyway, these have been in all my local Icelands for the best part of a month. And anyone who knows me know I absolutely love salt and vinegar. The stronger, the better. I tried Tesco's salt and vinegar chips, and they were all right. They were a nice chip. I'm not gonna, lie about that. They were a very nice chip. As a super strong salt and vinegar chip, they dropped the ball, because even though they smell absolutely banging and badass when I took them out the bag and got a whiff, once I cooked them, it's safe to say somewhat a level of the bites of the salt and vinegar had been removed. These, I can't remember what they were because I bought them a month or so ago, but there's absolutely no way they were more than £2. Iceland's chips are, well, cheap as chips, pun intended. And how big is the bag here? I can't find anywhere how big the bag is. How big is your bag? 900 grams, 900 grams. I want to say they're more like 150, something like that. So let's have a quick look at the cooking instructions. Although Tutti did point out to me, and subsequently last week, it worked out an absolute treat. Everything should be cooked at 200 degrees Celsius. Everything. So anyway, 23 to 25 minutes, 200 degrees Celsius, for we care not for the Fahrenheit, gas mark 7, and that's fan as well, 200 degrees Celsius for a fan. And as a lot of these are including now, you get air fryer instructions. We have an air fryer, but everything that we cook in our air fryer comes out tasting like plastic. Possibly I should just buy another air fryer, because they're cheap as chips as well, aren't they? But I'm lazy. Anyway, what are in the ingredients? Potato, 81%. I would bloody cocoa. Sunflower oil, 6%. Modified starch. I know there's nothing hot in here. I'm looking because I want to see how far up the list of ingredients, whatever makes it salt and vinegary is, because I want it to be as strong as it possibly can. Starch, acidity regulators, sodium acetates, citric acid, rice flour, cornstarch, flavouring. Wow, there we go, flavouring. Second line down in the middle, but it doesn't say anything about salt and vinegar. But that's got to be what it is. I don't care. It's Friday. It's a Fat Friday. If you're interested in how good or bad this is for you, there you go. Take a gander at those bad boys. But they do look like they got some sort of coating on as well. Please, just like rip my face off with how strong you are in the ways of salt vinegar, because I fucking love salt vinegar. I really do. So yeah, put those down. Next one is also an incredibly new thing, as in this is the first time I've seen it, and I always check the meat section of Iceland because, you know, meat is utterly fantastic. Who doesn't like meat? Oh wait, there are people. That's alright, they're just confused. Anyway, this is Spam Cheesy Fritters. New. 2 succulent spam pieces with delicious cheese filling in a light, crispy, golden batter. I was raised on spam. Spam kind of has a derogatory nature to it these days because obviously it was created by still the same people, those guys there in 1937, as a way to get food to the front lines in World War II, and because of its nature that it did not need to be refrigerated. I don't know why I'm explaining spam, pretty sure you all know what spam is, and you know, the fact that it came in a tin with its own key to open it, so you didn't need any other tools or utensils, was an absolute godsend for food. Some of the GIs, when it first started going to America, gave it its own nickname, like meatloaf, that failed the physical and stuff like that. I always thought that Spam stood for Special Processed American Meat. Apparently it doesn't, so I'm told, and I can't find what it actually stands for. But Monty Python probably made it the most famous, you know, after its, you know, years after its introduction with, you know, spam, eggs and ham. We had it in sandwiches as a kid. My mum used to make spam fritters for us as a kid, which is spam slices covered in batter and then pan fried. My mouth is gone now, absolutely gone. Yeah, it's got kind of a derogatory nature to it. I don't understand why. It's incredibly popular. It's sold in 41 countries around the world. I tried it in my Fat Friday series of videos probably 2 years ago to imitate the limited edition sandwich that was available in Chinese McDonald's, where it was pan-fried spam in a sandwich with mayo and crushed Oreos. It's as bad as it sounds, but it's in my Fat Friday playlist if you want to see what it's like. That's probably the only time I've not really necessarily enjoyed spam, because as I said, grew up on it, loved it. Mum used to make spam fritters, bought some about 10 years ago from, I think it was Asda, and it was in the chilled department, but did not know essentially it's a spam cordon bleu. I'm down with that because it's spam. I absolutely love spam, and also I absolutely love cheese and batter. What could go wrong with this? Also, spam is basically, what is it? Pork shoulder and ham. The other reason it's got like a derogatory nature to it is it's high in salt and high in fat. 2 things I'm pretty sure if you were at the front line in World War II, you wouldn't give a shit about. Let's see what, mainly I'm interested in how cheesy this bad boy is. Anyway, cooking instructions. Preheat oven, remove from all packaging, place fritters on a baking tray in the middle of the oven, turn halfway through cooking, 200 degrees Celsius, for we care not for the Fahrenheit, gas mark 6, and it does not say whether it's fan or standard oven. So basically, you're both going in for, that's 20 to 25. That's 20 to 25. I'm going to call it 22 and change and meet them in the middle. But they can both go in at the same time. Obviously, after 12 or so minutes, I'm going to have to flip both of these. But yeah, really looking forward to these. I did not read the ingredients. Where are the ingredients? If you're interested in how good or bad they are for you, I am not. That would be there. Nor is Robert, in case you're wondering. Robert says, hello, hello. Where are the ingredients? Ah, there we go. Right. Also, you used to be able to, about 10 years ago, get hot and spicy spam. It was not nuclear, it was not curry hot, as I always like to say in this series of videos, but hot and spicy spam was amazeballs, and it got cancelled because anything I like gets cancelled. Bring that back, spam. Ingredients. Pork meat, 48%, breadcrumb, wheat, flour, wheat, gluten, wheat, yeast extract, otherwise known as Marmite. Hey, that's on the second line. Onion powder, pepper, salt, yeast, dextrose, rice flour, bacon agent, E400, E500, E500N. I've not seen those in things before, but that's because it's super processed, isn't it? But we know it was super processed before we even got into this. Cheese. Cheese filling, 10%, 4% cheese, and butter. How does that work? Cheese filling, 10%, cheese, 4%. Not a lot of cheese. Wait, no, is it? Cheese filling 10%, 45% cheese. Not 4%, 45%. Read it. I might be reading it like, as the French say, like a tad. I don't know, but read it. That bodes extremely well. That bodes extremely well. As always, I'm drowning here. As always, I do this series of videos in real time, so let's go downstairs and basically we'll get out the box, get a whiff going on and stuff like that. It's not hot or anything like that. I'm not expecting it to smell any unique way to give away how hot it is and stuff like that. We're just going to have no, it's Friday. I'm just going to have a regular, nice, old-fashioned spam-based dinner. Can't wait, seriously. Why didn't you put cheese in spam before? I mean, come on, get on that. Alrighty, well, the oven was preheated, but as I said, for some reason, I don't know why, anytime a blast of air comes through there, it sets it back to the light being on. And it is also pretty much 10 to 1, which makes it perfect lunchtime. So, welcome to Eddie's Bar. No new arrivals for Eddie's Bar this week, but to be fair, I think Eddie's Bar is swollen enough at the moment. However, since I told you last week how much I absolutely love this one, another one I absolutely love, and I ran out last week, is this one, Hellmann's Chili Charger Mayonnaise Hot 3 chili rating. It's not nuclear, but it is the best high street mayonnaise that you can buy. Hot mayonnaise, I should say. I reckon it's better than Nando's hot mayonnaise. Your chains will vary, or will vary, may vary. I don't know, I can't talk. I'm hungry, so is Robert, my tapeworm. But yeah, I really do recommend this bad boy. But also, seriously, people, you need to get on that. To be fair, I only ever see that at Morrison's as well. Anyway, since you always look forward to it, let's have a look at the weather. It's been pissing down all morning. It's about 12 degrees. My perfect kind of weather. It's not going to rain for the rest of the day, which is a little bit annoying because anyone who knows me knows I absolutely love the rain. But safe to say we're this far into October now that gone are the days of me not being able to sleep during the daytime because it's too bloody hot. Anyway, let's have a look at these bad boys. Where did I put the scissors? Should have cut this first. Yeah, because I cut that like an absolute spaz. Right, give me a second. There we go, much better. Apparently I can't open shit one-handed. Who knew? What does that smell like? Like, the only thing I can compare this to is obviously Tesco's. And they smelled nuclear, but once I cooked them, they really didn't. And they didn't taste that strong. They tasted alright. That smelled, holy shit, the bits at the side of my mouth have just gone. That smells well pokey. What do the fries look like? They do definitely have some sort of coating on. This bodes well. This bodes well. If only you could smell. Or they got skin on as well. Did it say that? It does not. I like my fries to have skin on. Some people don't like it. They're just wrong. I'm ravenous. How many can we get on there? I'm assuming that the Spam Fritters not going to be massive. So we can get quite a few on there. They they vary in size. I would like them all to be absolutely honkingly big, lengthwise, if you know what I mean. I can get a few more on there. Like I said, Spam Fritters not going to be absolutely huge. And this is my genuine, and Robert's genuine lunch. That should do it. Wipe hand. I don't know why I said that out loud. Just thought you should know. Now, let's have a look at a Spam Fritter. Are they bagged? They're bagged. That doesn't happen very often, does it? That they bag something. They're not absolutely massive, are they? I'm not going to lie. Can I do it this time? Yes, apparently. And they do. I mean, I was looking at the box and thinking that they were kind of very much squarish, but that might just be the hole in the middle. 43% cheese. Basically, it looks like a cordon bleu, which I'm fine with because I do like cordon bleus. Not Kievs, because they got garlic in, and garlic is bleh. Doesn't smell of anything, but there we go. Yeah, a little bit, could have been a little bit bigger, but then to be fair, oh, I forgot to mention, these were £2.20. So I guess, I don't know, is that about the right size for a cordon bleu? I'm guessing that's about the right size for a cordon bleu. Phone, right, anyway, so let's bang this bad boy in. It's gone off again, thank you. So I'm gonna, fuck it, we're gonna do it for 25 minutes. And then I'm gonna come down and flip it. Well, I'm gonna flip easy. Gonna flip the, I was gonna say cordon bleu. Gonna flip the Spam Cheesy Fritter and just kind of, you know, well, I'll get a spatula. I don't know what I'm thinking out loud. I'll get a spatula to do something with the chips. Anyway, see you in 22 minutes. Right, so we're coming up to 12 minutes, which means I'm gonna take this bad boy out. I can tell you, it smells incredibly salt and vinegary in here, and that's a good thing. Like really, really strong. So much so that I'm absolutely starving now. Right, did I get away with it? I think I got a no. I got away with it, and I can smell the fritter as well. Right, so let's flip this bad boy. Seems quite crispy already, and let's get one of these. Well, that didn't really work out well, but what can I say? As I've clearly proven already, I'm shit doing shit one-handed. But how are they going so far? This, high hopes. And these. Right, so let's bang this bad boy back in. I'm fucking starving. Right, let's bang this bad boy back in. And we're going to go to 25. We're going to go to 25, which brings it in line with, well, basically a pinch after 1:15. Right, pretty much coming up to 24 minutes. I can't wait anymore. I literally will die of starvation. Still smells pretty salt and vinegary in here, but I can also smell cheese now, which also bodes very, very well. See if I get away with it. Oh, no. Jesus. Reminds me of Joe versus the volcano. Right. Try not to lose your dinner, Dave. Hey, you saw it. It said 200 degrees. So, you know, we got a few burn victims going on in there. What do they smell like? They came out really rather quite well. See? I don't know how the coating works, but they don't smell. I mean, I'm not expecting them to. They don't smell half as salt and vinegary. My mouth's still gone. As they do. That looks really nice. That's come up proper banging. Definitely. Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing the heat process cooking... The heat process. It's called cooking, dumbass. Gets rid of it. But please. Maybe this is a thing. Maybe I should just get used to salt and vinegar chips not tasting like they smell once you've cooked them. Maybe it's something that science fails us on. Maybe I should shut up and plate this bad boy up and just find out by eating them upstairs. Right, there we go. Look at that bad boy. Turns out that that was enough chips. And it also turns out the bits that appear to be, well, I say burnt is too strong a descriptive term, are the skin on bits. Anyway, fire extinguisher of choice, even though that is the wrong descriptive term for what I am going to eat. I'm drowning here. Once again, since they still have it at Morrison's, Lilt. I still want the knockoff diet Lilt, and I want Asda's, but you cannot get it, and I don't buy big bottles just for them to sit in there, take up a whole fucking shelf, and go flat in 37 minutes. Anyway, I'm not going to put any condiments on this, because we are going to try it au naturel, and the whole purpose of these chips is that we shouldn't need any condiments. So, let's go upstairs and try this bad boy. Alrighty then, let's go. So, I am really rather very much looking forward to this. There's no dilly-dallying around. Let's try. As I said though, I want to show you, they did come up proper crispy. Ooh. I forgot my 2 tears in a bucket, fuck it. Oh, it's gone there. It's gone there. I'll tell you what, right, the Tesco ones smell really banging. I got a knife and fork basically for the fritter. Like the Tesco ones smell absolutely nuclear in the bag, as did these. Quite surprised. But once I cooked them, I could taste salt and vinegar, but it wasn't that strong. These smell nuclear when I was cooking them. Very surprising, they're fantastic. They are really, really crispy on the outside. And they're really nice and fluffy on the inside. But, now, they did not smell strong when they came out the oven. And there's only a little tinge of the smell going on there. Fantastic, but they've got a kick. Oh. Finally, I've had salt and vinegar battered fish. I've had salt and vinegar battered fish goujons. Same bloody thing, let's be fair. And I don't know if batter is a better thing for retaining flavour. They've always tasted very salt and vinegary. The Tesco ones were crap, but these are banging. Well done, Iceland. Well done. They taste of really sharp salt and vinegar. They really do. I wouldn't say they're as strong as the batter on the fish that I had from the Harry Ramsden's range. I don't know if that's something to do with batter retaining it better than, I was going to say crisps again, chips. But no, these, honestly. We at least had one winner today. Iceland's extra crispy salt and vinegar flavoured chips. Recommend them, especially if you like salt and vinegar. Excuse me. Palate cleanse. They are obviously very salty. Excuse me. Windy Pops. Voice fail, Windy Pops. As will be this. So let's try and get a little bit. It's proper crispy. Right, let's get the bit off the end. So you can see, excuse me, Spam. I want to get, there's a bit of cheese. I think, oh, shiz, that's alright. That's my chill mat, which I put in when it's hot. That's alright. Yeah, I think you're exaggerating on the box. That annoys me. More cheese, please. We're British. See what I did there? I want to do that to try the batter. That batter is amazing. That batter is absolutely phenomenal. And also, the nostalgic rush of hot baked ham, Spam. If you've never tried Spam cooked, honestly, just put it in a pan and fry it a little bit. Seems to me that most people only ever eat it cold. And even then, only in sandwiches. Excuse me, but cooked Spam is amazing. And by cutting it like that, I've lost all the cheese. Look at that. Look at that. Still some in there. Still some in there. So, get a lot more in there. So 44% cheese, 10% cheese sauce. 2 tiers. I hope I'm not going to nuke my mouth. 2 tiers of the bucket. Fuck it. My God, that's amazing. See, I know what, Spam fritters taste like. It's been years, but that cheese. I mean, obviously it's only 45%, but it's really, really, this is far cheesier than a lot of the cordon bleus I've had, and I love cordon bleus. This is really strong cheese. And hot cooked Spam. And that batter. Honestly, there's still a load of cheese in there. People are brand new, so I doubt they'll be going away anywhere anytime soon. But cheesy Spam fritters. Amazing. very salty. It's Spam. You would expect that. This is a double win. This is a double win. Iceland, salt and vinegar, extra crispy chips. Your chains may vary, but really nice and tart. But the real winner has to be the cheesy spam fritter. I love cooked spam, I really do, but the cheese sauce is really surprising because it's really nice and strong and cheesy. Normally that doesn't necessarily happen, but the batter is fantastic. Honestly, it's really fantastic. The only thing I would say is, but obviously it's a costing, and then you're going to have less spam, and obviously that's the main ingredient, I would have liked more cheese, but you know, first world problems. Robert is pleased too. Anyway, as always, I'd love to know what you think, especially if you tried the salt vinegar chips and or the Spam Cheesy Winnie Pot fritter. I recommend both. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.